Welcome to Naturalife soap. Today I'm making a batch of hot processed soap that's inspired by gooey sweet cinnamon rolls. The number one rule is safety: goggles, long sleeves, mask, and gloves. This recipe includes olive oil, vegetable oil, coconut oil, castor oil, and stearic acid. My oils are at the right temperature, so it's time to make some soap. And now I'm adding my lye into my water solution. You never ever add water to lye. Always add the lye into the water. So now I'm going to start mixing up my batch with my stick blender, and I like to use the top of the crock pot just to make sure that the hot solution doesn't pop out on me. After about 4 minutes of stick blending, I'm going to take the temperature of my soap batter and wait for my first volcano. And there it is, but that's not the right volcano. And there's the volcano I was waiting for. So I'm going to stir that down quickly so it doesn't boil over. I'm going to let the soap do its thing and cook for a while, but I'm going to keep a really close eye on it because that volcano could come back at any minute. And there it is, right on cue. So I'll stir that down and cover it up to try to retain all the heat. So it's been close to 15 minutes and the soap is actually done. So now it's time for fragrance oils and colorants. So in this red bowl, I'm going to add a little bit of Very Vanilla Fragrance Oil by Candle Science. I'm also going to add a little bit of brown oxide. Vanilla scents can turn your soap really dark, but it can be an uneven brown. So by putting in a little bit of brown oxide, it makes sure that the color is pretty uniform. So here's where I would probably add something that smells similar to cinnamon, but the person who ordered this prefers coconut. So that's what I'm using. I'm using coconut fragrance oil by Nature's Garden. Now I'm going to start layering my two colors into the mold. I'm going to do a simple spoon swirl, being really careful not to overmix it so that the beige and the brown stay distinct. And that's about it. All the soap is in the mold. So I'll be back after the cut to add the frosting. I made the frosting out of melt and pour soap and some sparkling white mica. So I'm going to spoon some of the melt and pour on top of the soap bars and let it run down the side so it looks just like a drizzle of frosting. And there it is, cinnamon roll soap. It almost looks good enough to eat. Now to frost the rest of the bars. Thanks for watching. Hope you'll give it a thumbs up and check out some of the other videos.